collect my daily here real quick. That guy. Yeah, I don't know what I wanna do this morning. I don't know if I want to I don't know. I need people to choose for me what they would rather watch. Me playing on this character or leveling up a control wizard. Why so early? I don't know. I just decided to start streaming this early. I was gonna start streaming actually this early yesterday, but excuse me. I got caught up with guild stuff, so that's why I didn't the whole time. I don't know, Anthony, do you want to join the party? And play? I'll level up with you. I'll play with my control wizard. Got a wizard, Hattie. Oh man.
NeverWinter fools!
NeverWinter fools! Wrong powers are on. It's all good. What would you prefer to watch me play, Anthony? Do. Oops. Not that. Power.
NeverWinter fools!
Do 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 do. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Whoever's watching, if you have any questions, just ask. See if I can help.
trying to clear over it, but it came out so crappy because it's such cheap crap. It looks ugly. Right? Right? Should I take it off and just put clear on? Or should I leave it? Talk!
I would. Take it off. Only your right hand looks bad.
No, they both look ugly. Okay, you can just let him sit now.
Mm-hmm. Oops. See if they join.
The Fomorian witch, Mugra Curse Eye, leads to...
What Fomorians? A foul, twisted creature.
Black magic. Magra. Gerside. Killer! Whoever just joined, if you have any questions, just ask. If need be.
mining to them.
I'm not got items in my overflow bag. Discard. How do I like the HR? This is my favorite class. Right now I have it spec'd for the single target DPS, and I normally wouldn't spec it this way, but I did a castle lever the other night and I had to respec because none of us were doing like any damage whatsoever. So. And what I mean by single target DPS, I mean like the archery paragon. And it's pretty OP, especially if you're the further you are away from your enemy. Boom. So you like everything but archery? I like both. I like the Storm Warden. Right now I'm Pathfinder. Archery just because of the bonus damage, but if I was going down combat, I'd probably be doing like Storm Warden or something. Excuse the dog in the background. How's it going, guys? Thanks for tuning in. If anyone has any other questions, you guys can just keep asking them. Do my best to answer. Oops, that was a little... I can you take screenshots on your tablet or your phone or whatever you're watching this through? Can you take screenshots? I'll just hold that page up and you can see what points to put your stuff in. Oops. And like I said, I just respect to this the other night just because I couldn't get through a castle never, and so I had to do most of the damage because there was just no damage with our group that we were doing it with. And I have 0 boons, by the way. Like, I just recently came back to this game and started playing again, but I just don't have any boons on this platform. But the way the archery deal works is the further away you are, and if you stay in your ranged abilities, and if you stay in your ranged abilities, like just using your ranged abilities, cool your stuff down. Here, I'll show you. Like, you can see it counting down. you probably can't notice it. Let me attack something. Using ranged abilities like take the cooldown time off. Let me so they have cooldown times, but if I use, oops, this is way too weak of an area. I need to go show you somewhere else. Can I go to And if you guys ever want to join my party chat, my name is the name right there, top left. Let me go to a different area because I can't I can't show you what I'm talking about in here. I think I can I think those things will die too easy too. I'm trying to figure out where. I'll go to Well Dragons and see if there's a dragon up. It'll just be a meat shield. I guess I could use a training dummy too, that'll work. Oh well, we're going to Well Dragons. Oh man, I haven't been here in forever. What do we got over there? Heroic? Let's go to this dragon. Pum 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 pum. Please don't disappear. Okay, sweet. 7 minutes. Okay, so if you are Pathfinder, make sure you mark it with your hunter teamwork. I mark it with the melee and ranged, but oh, let me change my. Let me get rid of these abilities. I don't. Let me show you the ranged abilities I use. Oh no, those are enemies. Yeah, that dragon sounds pretty badass walking. It sounds like a dinosaur in ARP walking. So I would use, and I'll tell you why I use these powers in 2 seconds. Where? There we go. Okay. So Aspect of the Falcon, I use it because it increases the range of your range powers by 3 feet, and the further away you are, you deal more damage based on that distance. And so 1% more damage for every 5 feet away I am from the target. So for the archery build, you want to use this one. I honestly should have put a 4th point in this instead of something like one of these. Like I accidentally put a 4th point in here, and I'm not going to waste a respec token. I'll just wait till I get another power point, and I'll put a 4th point in there, just so I could be at the max range I could be at. And then I have Seismic Shot because it counts as a ranged ability, and that does a ton of damage. It would do even more if I had tons of boons. Aim Shot is probably going to be your best bet. This is just what I prefer to do, because when my abilities are on cooldown, they don't have that much more cooldown time to go, so I just use Aim Shot, and every aim shot I shoot at an enemy, it takes off a second cooldown time, because it takes off time of my abilities from using my ranged abilities if I stay in my ranged. Now, this adds a stacking buff on every power use, increasing your damage, right? So, if the stacks are added from ranged stance, they affect your melee, so like, if I do a whole rotation of just ranged abilities, and then a couple L2s, which is my aim shot, and do a hunter teamwork, and go in and mark them with a melee version of hunter's teamwork, and then use my melee abilities, it's going to take those stacks that I put on from, you'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. I'll show you. This used to be a way more effective build, by the way, too, but I don't know. God, this guy's got some stupid range. Wow, they totally changed these dragons. Like, what the actual crap, dude? No! I don't see how we can melee from that far, but... Anyway, you just do your full rotation, you just keep using L2 to... to cool down. Is there any training dummies up here? Normally, if you're gonna do like a boss fight like that, tanks would have aggro. Same thing on Orcus. If somebody is tanking Orcus, Orcus isn't gonna really focus on you. Oh yeah, go back to the powers real quick. So Hawkshot. Fire an arrow at your enemy, dealing extra damage based on their distance from you. At 20 feet or closer, you will deal minimum damage. And so if I'm the furthest away I am, like you will be with this, with the archery build, you will be further than 60 feet away, so you'll deal maximum damage. And also, if I want to, and use the melee version of it, which is Hawkeye, 50% bonus damage from powers. And also another nearby enemy gets affected with it, so to get like 7.5% bonus damage for 5 seconds. Slasher's Mark I'll use on a single target if there's a tank, like if there's a Guardian fighter and it's a lower, like a newer Guardian fighter and they can't keep their stamina up. This is the best way to keep a Guardian fighter stamina up if you're a Hunter Ranger, because it restores your stamina, your or guard. So here, let me see if I can show you real quick. Let me see if I can get my daily here real quick. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Get my daily, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about with the stamina thing. It's really overpowered. Okay, so see my stamina bar on the very bottom left? You can see how much stamina I have. I'm gonna do one more run there. So if I mark something, right, I have no stamina. If I attack that thing that I have stamina, that thing that I just marked, I gain stamina back, like really quick. And if a Guardian fighter's like, I have to dodge it because I don't want to die, but if a Guardian fighter's continuously attacking that thing I marked, their stamina is going up 24/7. So if I had like more boons or stuff for my character, I would be able to have, or more AP, I mean, if I had more AP gain, I'd be able to put Slasher's Mark on 24/7. So essentially a Guardian fighter, if he couldn't tank and he just needed stamina and he just couldn't keep stamina time up, I would be able to keep his stamina up for him. This is like one of my main reasons why I love this class, because it's so versatile. You can use it to help out Guardian fighters keep their stamina up. You can crowd control. You can single target DPS. You can buff other players' damage. You can heal. It's so overpowered. I don't know. Before I get sidetracked, does anyone have any questions about anything? Get out of my way there, demon. Show me your fear. How? Yeah, see, I'm gonna use my aim shot and my cooldown times on it. Just keep going down and down and down. Also, after aim shot, using aim shot, your run speed is increased too. It's really good.
Oh, you're so loud.
Boom. Just such a fun character. It really is. Bang. Pow. Pew pew pew. Man, I wish this character had boons. Oh man. How's it going, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Oops. And also, how many hunter rangers do you ever see use archery build? Unless they're going into PvP. It's like the only time you will ever really see an archery build. Which I think is sad, because it is really good. And look at that long strider help everybody take that thing down. It's crazy. Marked it and that thing got melted. Don't come to me. I like how I'm pulling the aggro. Look how many players there are over there and I'm pulling the aggro. Pretty funny. Just saying. That red X on there, either somebody has a bronze wood or there's a guardian fighter. Great weapon fighter or a guardian fighter or someone with a bronze wood enchant. And that means they should be pulling aggro, but I guess they didn't get the memo to pull aggro. Normally you don't need to use your melee version. So I'm gonna mark him so people get their stamina. And it just also does damage overall. See, now when I start throwing this rotation up, you can see this guy starting to go down a lot quicker. Because when I hit him with Long Strider, you'll see chunks, not chunks, but more damage coming up off him. It's really nice. Go back up and mark them because the marks don't last forever. See if, oh sweet, I think I got Divine Glow. Sure, mark these up just before I go back. Pow. They're moving him back. Long Strider. Chunk. Chunk. Pow. Pew. Pow. It's just such a fun character to play. Maybe you guys are looking at the numbers and you're like, oh man, this guy's stupid. There's no idea. Such a terrible build. You gotta remember. I have guild boons. I don't know. Well, I got some boons, but I mean, they're just like the Dread Ring and Charandar. Those aren't, I don't really consider those boons. Let me go to Protector's Enclave. Can I turn in anything here? No. Thank you guys for all coming in and stopping in, by the way, and viewing the video. If you guys could give it at least a thumbs up if you like watching or any information's helpful. Much appreciated. as you hear an oven in the background get beeped a million times. Beep, 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 beep. Let's go in here for a second. Trader blades. Arr. Let's get in here. Oh my god. Pew. Let's try something here. Yeah. Let's see. There you go. Within range right here. Let me go melee mark them. Pow. The only thing that you really got to renew is just the ranged version of Hunter's Teamwork, but the close quarter melee one mark is really useful too. I mean, you guys can probably just watch from this and just see how useful this build would be in like PvP, like especially if I had like armor pen and stats and PvP gear. Oh my god, dude, I would wreck face. Oh, why not? I'll use this. But I'm not going to attempt to go into PvP because I tried doing that last night and... whew, buddy, did I get wrecked because I ain't got no stats or survivability in PvP. I just got destroyed. What's really funny is this little doorway is kind of a... kind of glitched to where it thinks you're really far away. Unless they fixed it. I don't think they did. Man, I wish the buff rotation was still broken in this game. That'd be amazing. You would be flipping out right now if that build still worked. You guys want me to level up a specific character or talk about a specific character? I may or may not know. I don't know. I'll give you... I don't know. I got a rough idea of most characters anyway, that is. Some I'd have to switch over to just to remember what the powers are called, but... Pew. This is probably super boring to watch. I don't know what to do though. Wow. My bonding procs me up to 20. What? To 24? How come it wasn't proccing like that the other day? Oh, I'm retarded. Okay, so my bonding proc to go from 15 to 19,000, but I forgot about the feats in the ranged, Paragon for the Hunter Ranger. They increase your damage. There's stacks. I'll show you what I'm talking about. The more you attack in range stance, you're gonna gain stacks of damaging, or stacks of DPS buff. Like aspect of serpent and stuff. I'll show you. I see it's slowly going up. It's at 1,000 something. Come on. Pow. This. Mark. Buff. Buff. Pow. Pew. Pew. Do. Yeah, my pod's just stacking like crazy right now. It'd be amazing if I actually had like boons and stuff. Or good gear. Like relevant gear. I don't have any of that. I don't know. I don't want it. What are you bound to character? Yes, you are. Get out of here. Let's see. I need room first, smart one, before I can put anything in there.
Do you need supplies?
Ugh. Stop trying to attack things, companion. Popping my chest from stretching. Come on, load protectors. Load, diggity, diggity. Sorry, screen's gonna go blue there for half a second. Come on, protectors, load. Come on now. There we go. Refine, please. Thank you. Oh god, man, they just really destroyed the menu in this game, and it's really sad, because now it's like stupid laggy to try and put anything in your character. Like, I'm not doing this slow, it's like legit this laggy. Oh, no. And it lags and you accidentally click that thing again. No! I know I'm not putting the right regions in this gear, but I'm just putting it in here to get rid of it out of my inventory. Come on, click on something, please, game. No one has any questions, though, about anything else? Chat's a little dead. Hello out there? I see the number. Okay, I think my inventory's clear now. Okay, what am I? How many slots do I got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, I don't know if that's enough. Yes, you woman, I want to sell to you. Shall I come slow to you? Come now, woman, please. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Oh, I don't care about that thing. Get rid of that. That. I know I could put all those things into refinement, but it's wasting my time. My time, not other people's. If you guys are trying to clear inventory, I would recommend putting all that refined. Hey, that kind of looks like a face. Right there, right where my crosshair is. Right there looks like a face at this view. Right here, it looks kind of like a skull, that black dot. Look, it's smiling at you or something. Look at it. Right there. I can't really circle with an analog. It's not a mouse. It'd be a lot easier to circle that, but look at it. It looks like a laughing skull, burnt skull or something. Laughing skull. That's a companion. I totally forgot what it was doing, by the way. Oh, salvaging. That's right. That I don't want to do on this character. Do want to salvage, but I don't want to give it to this character. Let's go like this. Bank. Oh no, I have like no room in here. Let's throw those in there. That's important. I want those in there. I want defense in there. I want that guy in there. I want that guy in there. That guy in there. What are those, both sudden defenses and rising? Oh my god. Those are all good for tanks. Want that. Actually, no, I could take that and throw that in here and forget about it. Forget about it. I actually don't need these in here either. I'll take these out of my character. What? How can I be collecting that just now? It's on my character right there. What? Oh, this game makes no sense. I tell you. They're trying to tell me I'm just now finding that belt. They really messed up this game. It's just sad. Oh, what to put in there? What to put in there? What to put in there? How about those? Just forget about those in there as well. burn our bell ham in there yet. Oops. Oh no, I still want that. No. Okay, shared. Oh, retarded. I think I'm gonna go play on another character. I think I'm gonna leave that on there though. You know what, I took everything else off, I might as well take this one off. I'm all good with leaving those on. I think we'll get the 9s in there first. Throw that in there. You know, if I want these, I'll come to this character. If I can fit any back in the bank after I'm done putting these in, I will, but I don't think I'll be able to. Where did those go? Apparently over here. Everybody's probably like, what the heck are you doing? Just moving gems. That's all. Let's keep that guy in here, I guess. Okay. What character, everyone who's watching, what character do you want me to go play on? I'll show you the characters. I only have 3 characters at 70, but I'm willing to go work on another or just play one of those characters. So I don't want to play this Hunter Ranger currently, but what else? What do you guys want to see me play? I don't really want to play a cleric right now, but if you guys want to see me play a cleric, I will. I wouldn't mind playing on the Guardian Fighter. I'll level up a control wizard if you guys want, but you guys, I want you guys to choose though. Or completely make a new character. So no one cares what I play, I guess. No, nobody's saying anything in chat, so I don't know. What do you guys? What would you guys prefer me to play? Or level up or make a new one? I don't know. Let me. Oh, not that. I can't tell if that's somebody going in and out of the stream or just people had left and new people just keep coming in and leaving, coming in and leaving. If you're new to the stream, say aye. I feel like there's 3 people just AFK. You know what? I'm gonna go like this really quick. I'm not gonna play on them. I'll throw something up in chat. Chest poppin'. Chest poppin' stretch. Oops, not oh my god, I gotta actually that's a loud dog. Hello, puppy. Sweet, a bunch of level 11s. I assume a bunch of level 11s. 11, 16, 11. Are they in a party chat? That is the real question. Profile. It'd be pretty dope if I can, Oh, no, German. I don't speak German. No! Spain. What is this person from? English. United States. Invite that person. Let's see if any of these people join the party. Hello? Keep clicking on the wrong thing. Benefits. Nope. How's it going? Do it. Come again? English? What are you, Spanish? You understand both? But you understand it though, right? Okay, that's cool. It's all that matters, friend. Just gonna keep going in and out of places, I guess. Underdark, let's go there. Need help with any questions at all, or? I'm sorry, it sounds like you're laying on your mic or something. I can't really hear you. I mean, I can hear you, but it's just like really muffly. Did you guys go to church yet, Abraham?
No.
No? Okay.
Hey, do you know the game Ark?
Yeah.
I found the ending and it's weird.
The ending? There is no ending to the game.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't.
No, they made a thing, and then guess what?
Huh?
It's like a tech cave thing up in the air, and then it shows like a lot of stuff, and then the cutscene for the end of the game.
It's not the end of the game.
I know
They're
it's gonna
adding
be
in a
another
new
game.
update
Wait, what update? When?
with the tech gear. It's not even a new. It's actually kind of old now
Yeah, but
with future stuff.
but
There's
it
no
said
end
the-
to the game.
But it said.
There's no such thing as an ending to a game that you grind. There is no ending to it.
Completing the game.
You don't complete that game. That's like this game.
Well, the update made it different, so
It's not a story mode game, Abraham. It's a farming game.
no.
You continuously farm. You don't...
No, Ark Survival Evolved.
Yeah. It's a survival game. There's no ending to a survival game. Unless it's a single player or even a multiplayer story mode.
Yeah, it does have single player.
It doesn't have a story mode to it. It's not a campaign story mode. It doesn't have a story mode to it though, Abraham. That's
Well, they have like these droid things.
a what?
Droid things.
Droid things?
Can you take a
Yeah,
picture
they're
of me,
normal.
Abraham?
Yeah.
Abraham.
I'll be back.
Yeah, real quick. He's hiding his foot. Okay, ready? Cheese. Is it nice or weird? Huh? Another one? Here, mom's in the picture now. Cheese.
Okay. Cheese.
National Prayer Day.
That's one of his new church. Yep. His other set of church shirt is the white one. His first real. Yeah, look at grandma. She's nice too. Look at grandma. She's dressed up for church.
Where all this stuff?
I don't know, somewhere. Take this. Put it in the side edge of the block on it.
Hey, Oscar.
He's busy. He's busy. Don't distract him. Catch you up.
I gotta pee.
And there's no ending. No, there isn't.
Alright, so listen, she's taking out the food. Yes, you are.
Oh my god, I almost dropped my tablet. Whew. Could have been bad. See if I can wait a little bit and see if we can get some people in the stream watching. No, don't hit me a fifth time. Aww, DOT. Jeez, dude, die. Just die already. Cool. I like that AoE. Oh no! I'm dead. I'm so dead. I can't fight those guys. Not in the archery build. No, no, no. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Explain shortcuts with questing campaigns. Show speed run. One sec, I don't understand what they're trying to ask. Let me just invite them to the party. Because I don't understand what they're trying to ask. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in, whoever just tuned in. Probably the Alliance member that said to check it out, but if you have any questions, just ask and I'll try and answer them. See if I can invite this guy to the party. He wants to ask me something. I don't know what. I don't know what he's trying to ask. Use Pathfinder. How's it going? Pretty good. So what? Can you re-explain your question? What are you trying to ask? My question. I'm like, huh, oh, is my, let me look at my chat. Check me out, Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha. No, yeah, I know, but I want people to ask for it. I don't want to just start making content and then not, because it's already out there. Oh, I know. I want them to ask for it though. Because most of, I'm never gonna make an edited video on this channel, ever. See, oh, I know. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't care about money. No. Just doing it to talk with people and help them. I'm just doing it for fun and to hang out with people. Uh-huh. Gotcha. That's pretty bad. Destroy the game further? Yeah, I don't know about that, but I mean, if everybody in that PvP match is like decked out to what they're supposed to have and all end game players, you're balanced. People just, oh yeah, I know. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. You're a PS4 and Xbox One as well. Yeah, that's where I'm from. I played for like a month on here when it first came out on here, and I'm like, yeah, this game's really shitty right now. So I'll come back in a little bit. It's not though. It's not. It's so It's well, right now it's better than it. Oh yeah, that's fine, but the PS No. I don't care about lag because that's always a possibility in any game. But that's no. Yeah, I know. But the it's all the PC and Xbox One players like myself that came over here just to play. Like when I first bought, I bought the PS4 purely for NeverWinter when it first came out, and like everything was broken and rushed to the current update. Like when it came out, it was so broken. So I just played it for like a month and I couldn't handle it because it was all broken. And I should have kept playing. I should have kept playing because I know. No, not that. I mean like the game, like several of the game features were broken. None of the settings worked. Dungeons were broken. Like everything was broken because they tried forcing it to the current version it was in when it came out on PS4, which I thought was, but so I came back like probably a week ago now to PS4 just to play and hang out with some friends, and about a week ago I just came back. So I played for like a month when it came out on PS4, and then I came back about a week ago, and my character right now is stripped. I have all my gems in my bank because I was gonna go do something else. No, yeah, this yeah, it's like 10k, and I have a Guardian Fighter. I have a few live streams that are super boring, but I leveled him up to 70. I have a cleric that's 70, and I got other characters, but yeah. I was gonna say that's the one thing I regret not doing is staying on here, because the PC and Xbox One players like yourself and I who came over to this console, I should have stayed because they destroyed the hell out of this market. So newer players, I know, but I mean newer players that come to this game on PS4, you're gonna get rubbed the wrong way instantly. You can't afford anything, not even the easiest things that help a new player level up. Bone and sorcelled, bone enchants or something. It's ridiculous. Oh, I know, yeah. And see, and the one thing I regret not doing, I keep saying regret not doing, is continuing to play, because if I continued to play instead of only playing for like a month and then leaving, I would be so stacked right now. I would honestly be a 16k, dude. Everything was so cheap. It was ridiculous. I mean, at the time I put like $100 in and bought some packs, and I was sitting on like all rank 11 enchants within like a month of coming out, and I had this class and a cleric, but I gave them all away to my sister and friends that I was just playing because I'm like, no, I'm not gonna play it on here. But then I had a bunch of people come back recently, and so now I only have like rank 9s and 8s. I don't really care though. That's not the problem I have with PS4. The problem I have with the PS4 is the fact that there's so many people that are new that don't want to play the game because of all us high level skilled players that come to the game, and they broke the hell out of the market. So it's really disappointing because the community is so broken on PS4. It's yeah, and that's yeah, no, I don't like the speed run. Two dungeons a day, 10 characters. There's your AD. Go buy your genie gifts. No, I know. I'm just kidding. No, you log on once every 20 hours, bruh. That's about it. That's all I can tell you. No, I'm just kidding. No, there's so many ways. Oh yeah, there is.
This operation.
River District. Oh, it's not that hard to do. I mean, you just gotta know how to. You just have to know how to play your character at that point. Is that an alternate character you're playing? Mm-hmm. So, dredging, you can buy it completely out with just coin. Huh, you only need to do like 20 minutes worth in there. Mm-hmm. Is that your main character? Is that your main character? Yeah. That's I wish that's I wish I spent that much. I don't like Vorpal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Go with NeverWinter!
Gotcha. Yeah, to me that enchantment is useless. That's just personal preference. Soulforge is so dumb. I don't see why people use Soulforge. It's the most pointless enchant. Gotcha. I just wish people would read so they understand how to play their class. I love Longstrider. Just melts shit. Yeah. Oh, Longstrider. These people are fighting this 10-man heroic over at the boat, and it's like going down decently quick. Pop a Longstrider, it's like chunk. So good. There's so many people that don't do archery Paragon with this class, and it's really disappointing because it's, I was to say, for PvP or boss fights, it's really good. Yeah, the boss fight, yeah. So you can even keep it archery though. Well, you don't even need the trapper. You could just stay archery because you stack so much power in archery. And if you have serpents and other feats stacking, you go over to melee. Your DOT is retarded because of your stacked power. It's really overpowered. Oh fuck! Run. I use Longstrider, Binding Arrow, and Hawkeye. I don't use the only thing I use in the melee version though is the I'll tell you exactly real quick. It's like Stag something and something. I use Hawkshot, Hawkeye. In the melee version I use Hawkeye, and then Commanding Shot, and then Stagheart is the only thing I use in melee. The Longstrider melee version, Gushing Wound, I don't use because it's pointless. I don't stab with Longstrider. I don't use Gushing Wound. It's good if I go down combat. Stabbing is good, but it is, but it's sometimes, depending on what you're fighting, it's a waste of time. But the one thing I like about cool. I'm curious about the double XP. Gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, they're more than 3 years in the hole of fuck up. Inspect. That's fine. XP bonus 280. Yeah. It's the only thing that ring is good for is that utility slot. So that's the only thing the Makos ring is good for is that utility slot. No, I don't really care about Everfrost. Rip. Oh no, it's all good. I don't really oh no, I don't care about the farm method. I don't. The Hunter Ranger bond's real. Mm-hmm. I stack them. I keep telling people to stack them. They're like, no, it's pointless. I'm like, double AD, and people are. I don't have all my PowerPoints. I'm willing to hold them. I only have 79 PowerPoints. No, yeah, I do. Yep, I do. That's exactly what I tell everyone else. I'm like, don't open your claim rewards until double enchants or double XP, or not double XP, but double AD. But they got rid of double AD, so it's pointless. So just don't open it double enchants. Hey George, you want to make me some coffee, bruh? Bruh, where'd you go so quick? Come here. Oh, never mind, he's gone. I was gonna have some slave make me coffee. I'm definitely gonna take my time on this game. I'm not really trying to rush it in. I've spent like a total of 15 grand setting up several guilds in PC and Xbox. I'm not really serious on PS4. I'm just doing it to have fun and make videos. It was probably like a combination of 50 guilds and also backpacks and items for players. Not for me, for other players. Like the guild I'm in right now, they were freaking out because they're like, what what's up? So one of their members found me, and I'm like, oh sweet, fuck yeah, guild invite. I got boons. I'm like, invite my other character, and they're like a level 10 or whatever. But I just bought their repository, number 6 repository or whatever, and just put a shit ton of like every artifact in there. And they're like, what's all that? I'm like, you find a new player and they need some artifacts for their class, just give them the right one. They're like, oh, okay, thanks. And I'm probably just gonna stay in this guild. I would guild hop and do that, but I'm just gonna stay in this one guild because, like I said, I'm not really serious on PS4. This is the highest character I have on here right this second. My Guardian Fighter is a close second. What is that guy? God, this Oathbound Paladin can just go jump off a fucking cliff. Scrub ass bitch character. I don't know what I got unlocked. I don't think so. Let me take a look. I only did so much before I quit playing, like within that 1 month. No, yeah, it was out. I don't know if I unlocked it though. Got River District.
Did you say something to me?
Yeah, Legacy Panda, if you want to start playing again, just hit me up in game with the same YouTube channel name. That's, or the character you see I'm playing. Just hit me up with a invite and I can help you out and give you some information on most characters. Hey George, can you make me a cup of coffee? That's what I was going to ask you.
Yes.
Thanks, brah. Pound it. I love you. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, checking what shit I got unlocked. River District. Speeder Drives, Underdark, Willow Dragon's Tower. Icewind Dale. No, Cold Run I do not have unlocked. I have Sea of Moving Ice, which I think is unlocked default, but I could be wrong. I don't have any of the quests complete to unlock Bryn Shindar, Cold Run, Dwarven Valley, Icewind Pass, or Lonelywood. But I got pretty much up to that point to where I think I have those quests to unlock those places in my inventory to unlock them, but I just didn't do them. I just quit the game, which I really regret not really regret doing, because like I said, if I kept playing, if I threw another $200 into the game at that time, oh my god, I would have been so broken. This character would have been up there, dude. Yeah, woulda, coulda, shoulda. I wish this game was like Diablo so I could like port my character over from PC and Xbox. That'd be awesome, dude. Bring a 15K over and just talk shit to so many people. There's a member in this guild that I is Trickster Rogue. Yeah, Legacy, hit me up with a friend request. It's Sarc626's PS4 name as well. Just hit me up with a friend request and I'll accept it right now, and I can even invite you to the party and we can start talking. Catch you up to speed what you're missing. I was gonna say something but I forgot. Oh yeah, that's no, PC I didn't either. I actually only have like 5 characters on PC, but that's where I first started and like roughly learned the game. and it's, I think I got like 3 level 70s. I think, yeah, I don't know, it was day one. I remember that single campaign bullshit, level 60 max. Oh my god, dude, the beta in this game was so broken. Was it? Are you talking about the PvP armor sets? Set bonuses for PvP? Yeah, okay. That was when you could have a broken ass control wizard and like one shot anything with a Balethorn and that power stack and gear. Oh my god, that gear was so good. And then they just destroyed. They like took that gear out of the game and just destroyed it. And I'm like, what? My buddy on Xbox still has it, and he's like 13K because of that gear. Because of that gear though, because he still rocks that gear. That's funny. I'm like, dude, you gotta let it go. There's better gear. He's like, nope. I look badass in this gear. You can't take it away from me. I'm like, okay, you do you. You have fun. He still hits pretty hard with Disintegrate. I mean, 2 mil on a Disintegrate? It's pretty fucking crazy. Yeah. I don't know how he does it. I have his same everything on my control wizard, and he's like 15K. It's nowhere near. It's like 800,000. A Disintegrate. I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. I'm like, it has to just be that gear. Yeah, it has to be 30% or lower, and then you have a chance to Disintegrate. But I don't know how he does it. He does it for 2 mil, and I have the same exact stuff. The only thing I'm missing is that gear. I don't know. That gear still must be broken. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. On Xbox, yeah. You're breaking up. Are you outside? Or like away from your PS4? Oh, you just keep breaking up every now and then. No. No. There was like a whole year, almost just a little under 2 years before Sea of Moving Ice came out on Xbox. I think it's like a year and 2 months or something, people keep saying. I don't know. I just look at all these new players and they like try and tell me like information. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I know how to play the game. I just don't care about it on PS4 enough to get to where you are. I'm not up to speed or not really up to speed. Haven't really made the decision whether I want to be there on PS4. And I really want to, only to prove just certain people wrong, because there's so many people that I've run into already that play like the Hunter Ranger or Trickster Rogue on here, and they think the Trickster Rogue does more damage. I just laugh at that. It's hilarious. Oh, I know. It's funny because there's a Trickster Rogue in our guild. It's not one of our leaders, thank God, because that'd be really bad. There's a lower player, and he's like, bruh, I could do more damage than you. I'm like, well, no dip, bruh. I have no boons. Like, I do half of his damage with no boons. All I have is my guild boons. I'm like, come on, dude. Like, really? I'm like, if the developers could hook me up with like literally everything end game, or just to the point where you are, just for one day with this character, just so I can smack the shit out of your DPS. I'll only use 2 rotations, or 2 encounters and switch rotation. 2 melee, 2 encounter, 2 range, 2 melee. I'll still fuck your DPS up, dude. Oh, I know, because they benefit each other. I know. Well, if I could infinitely rotate with 1 encounter power, that would be amazing. I wish the well, yeah, you get lightning though. I don't got lightning. Dude, if I had a transcendent lightning and the buff rotation worked for Longstrider, binding, and command shot, oh my god, that's an infinite rotation where all you had to do was just Longstrider, switch over to melee, and whatever the 2 abilities were, like, they, well, not Hawkeye currently, but I use for the old rotation, it was Longstrider and binding arrow and command shot, and you would just hit Longstrider, and didn't matter what spec you were, like, it was just an infinite rotation. You didn't need lightning at the time. At the time, lightning doesn't do what it did now. No. But that's the thing of this rotation though. Used to be really deadly. They got rid of it instantly because you can go down the archery paragon, right? This rotation was so retarded. All you needed to do was Longstrider, switch over to melee, and use the it was literally a buff rotation just for speed and power, and everybody would benefit off of it. It would be Oak Skin and Heartstag and melee. Go back to range, it's already charged up. It's literally just 3 buttons. 1 button in range, 2 buttons in melee. Switch, range to melee, 1 range to melee, 1 range to melee. It was so broken, dude. You can even do it in PvP at the time. You might even be able to find a video of it on YouTube still. I think I actually have a like a 30-second video on Xbox that I recorded myself doing it. I wonder if I can upload that to my channel. I probably can, but Microsoft's stupid. I'd have to figure out a way to get a flash drive and upload it to it. But it was awesome, dude. It was so broken. You can't do that rotation now, but there's... For what? I don't know what you're saying. I don't know. I don't do abbreviations. There's so many people that abbreviate everything, and I don't know what that means because I'm a day 1 player, and I just never picked up on abbreviations. I think it's pointless. My abbreviation would be like, I'm going down archery paragon. I've heard people call it the AP page. I don't fucking get it, but it's stupid. Or the CP or TP. No, you're good. Oh, the campaign. Legacy, no, I'm not appearing. Am I appearing offline? I don't think so. Almost positive I'm online.
Because I'm hungry now.
Answer, you want to go to Subway with me? Want to go to Subway with me?
I don't want to go to Subway. Honestly, if you're a Pathfinder, which you are, just mark them in ranged, and you can do 2 rotations. If you have a tank with you, my stuff is online. Storm Warden. If you were Storm Warden, there's also 2 rotations I would use in there as well. So Storm Warden, I would, let me set my thing online. Apparently I'm offline. They're both equal. They're both equal in my opinion. I just am Pathfinder currently because it's just what I've been playing for the last 1.5 years, and I'm just stuck with it. I try going back to the mod 5 rotation, which was Fox Cunning, Hindering Shot, and Constricting Arrow, and oh my god, I can't do it, dude. I can't do it, dude. It's so bad right now. Like it's just trumped. It's just so trumped with these modern rotations. No, but yeah, the oh dude, aim shot, so good. Wait, is that what you do? That's what you do? That's it? That really, that's all you do? I have 0 boons and I hit for like 130, 270. Well, I know, but the number should still be the same. Whatever character you hit is still going to be the same. It's just whether they deflect it or not. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, yeah. You could still one-shot them unless they know what they're doing. Oh, yeah, you can. That's so wrong. That's just so dirty. If you get somebody to run PvP with you, if you enjoy PvP, get another hunter ranger to run PvP with you. Not even a cleric. Just get another hunter ranger to run PvP with you, and tell him to use long strider. And right as he uses long strider and command shot, or not command shot, but commanding whatever, the melee version. So long strider, and then switch to use heart, and then. Here, I'll tell you, it's so use the long strider and bind oak skin. Sorry, so use long strider and then switch over and use oak skin, and then right as he does that, then you just use your long strider and then your aim shot on somebody, or just aim shot, but you can double that long strider effect. You can stack it. Movement speed, yep. Gladiator's Guile, Darks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Panda, you should be able to... Did I say Paladin? I mean, Panda, yeah, you should be able to join me. Oh yeah, the rotation thing that you were gonna use. So, you're Pathfinder, so you can do 2 things as your trapper. What I personally would do, if it's mobs and you want to just do as much crowd control as possible, hindering shot, constricting arrow, do you have Aspect of the Serpent? Is that set up in your feats though? I personally don't set it up in my feats in Trapper, but it is in your feats. Okay, so oh yeah, so Aspect Serpent. I would start off with long strider and then go in with hindering shot and then cordon arrow and go in and just melee and then come back out and repeat the same process because you have your lightning. I wouldn't even bother doing the other two abilities. You can, but constricting arrow, binding. I don't know what the other one was. I wasn't looking. Hindering. Yeah, hindering, okay. And like I said, if you have tanks as well, because there is a bunch of tanks out there that can't take hits, if you ever want to help your team that can't keep their stamina up, that Pathfinder, not Pathfinder, fucking retarded, Slayer, Slasher's Mark, like, let's go over here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can get no, I know, I am too. Let me see. Oh, Jesus, that's an ugly number. I just want to get my AP up real quick. This character's so bad. Come on, give me my AP. Come on, AP. Give me my AP. Come on, almost there. Almost there, bruh. Almost there. I died. Okay, it's up. Okay. So use all your stamina. Use all your stamina. Just keep strafing. Yeah. Let's go find a target that can actually take damage. Or not. Yeah. No, you're good. I got my daily now. Let's go find a I don't know this map well. Where's the forest? It's over here to this way. I want something that can take some hits. Is there training dummies in here? Oh, that's so stupid. I think there should be training dummies everywhere. Okay, yeah. So use all your stamina and then attack the guy that's marked. You'll see it in a minute. So use all your stamina. You could use your stamina. I can't hear you. You're breaking up. Laggy. Yeah. Strafe and use all your stamina. Yep. And keep using it one more time. Yeah. Now attack that guy. Keep using your stamina and attack the guy that's marked. Your stamina probably jumped up real quick. It's really good for a bigger target, but you attack that guy once and your stamina goes like 3/4 of the way back up. It's not. I wouldn't recommend using it to get your Hunter Rangers class stamina back up because it's kind of pointless. No, I know that's just purely for your team. But if you want the DPS, like I said, what I would recommend is just the Long Strider, hindering shot, and if you're at range, you say you're the archery or trapper? You're trapper, right? Yeah, Long Strider, hindering, and you can choose between. Sure. I mean, I know it's possible. I said I know it's possible. I'm just not. Yeah, I'm just not there yet. Sure. You just choose one and I'll go there. Yeah, Panda, you can do it. You can do it whenever. I'll be playing all day. I'm not sure if I'll be here later or not, but I can't stand the trickster rogues. They're so stupid. Oh, you get stuck in a TR's roots, you're fucked. You're done. You're done. There's just no way you're getting out of that rotation unless you have your artifacts. And even then, when you use all your artifacts, if you still don't kill him after using all your artifacts, you gotta wait for those cooldown times, and by the time those cooldown times are cooling down, he's gonna get you back in a trap if he has enough survivability to survive your trickster rogue hits. Tiamat's orb's pretty dope. It's an AoE stun. No, I'm not gonna die. No, I know, I'll watch. No, I know, I'm watching. I don't like Vorpal. You're not marking them. You're not marking them with Hunter's teamwork. They would be dying much quicker. I mean, way quicker. If you use your, let me actually look. I don't know what you have. Inspect. What's your main hand? Main hand. Oh, main. What? Oh, that's so dumb. That's not on the new. That's on there. Artifacts. Class view. What's this one? Wow, that's really dumb. I didn't know that wasn't on the River District weapons. That's so gay. So when you're done doing that, if you look at my weapon or inspect my weapon, well, no, I mean it's the fire elemental. Bless you. It has, unless I'm just not seeing it. It has the manage artifact power deal. Yeah, I'm just destroying that guy at range. It's crazy. Yeah, the tell you 1 second. Yeah. Totally not helping with the long strategy. No, but when you're done fighting this, tell me. I'm not seeing it on your weapon when I inspect you. Do you have an artifact power that you can manage? Like manage an artifact power? It'll specifically say that when you're looking at your weapon. Hunter's teamwork. for your main hand. Because I wasn't seeing it inspect. So let me look at it one more time. It might be something else. Oh, I see it. You're right there. You have 40% speed after... Oh my god, I'm retarded. It's right there. I'm so fucking blind. Yeah, it's on there. Aspect of the Falcon. So you have the... And you're set up for Trapper? How come you're... Oh, okay. I was gonna say those two equipped powers make that much of a difference. I'm just saying. Oh, dude, tremendously. Like if you throw on here, just throw on these abilities and then tell me what you think afterwards. I'm not even gonna explain them. So just throw on for PvE and PvP. Yeah, DPS wise, yes. Throw on hindering. For your equip, and then also your, when you change that one, change your melee one to crushing roots. Manage your artifact power on your offhand and change that one to crushing roots. No, I know, dude. Yeah, just try the rotation out. Just tell me. I'm not even gonna. I need to respect my character. This is fucking. It's garbage. I died because I'm trash. If that character, if that NPC can be disrupted by disrupt shot, which is a daily, and it takes like 10 or 15% of your daily or whatever, recharges back super quick. It just has a cooldown time. If anything that you shoot with that is affected by that, then you can control it. I don't know. I've never tried using disruptive shot on them. It's the rotation. I would say heavy try if you want to like try damage on just crowd and also big enemies. Is you can do two: hindering shot, constricting arrow, and cordon, or you can do what I use: long strider and either or, constricting or hindering, and then cordon. And the passives I use crushing root, and normally I would go with aspect of the lone wolf, but I need to switch out my feats. I normally don't run aspect of the serpent. I just... And serpent is good. I just use aspect of the... Yeah, crushing roots. And the only reason I say aspect of the lone wolf is only because I'm stuck in the mindset of soloing everything with this hunter ranger. Like I would literally go on any heroic on Xbox, and the only reason I have aspect of the lone wolf is because I would have 12 darks in my utility and as much deflection and lifesteal as possible, and I would just melt the fuck out of everything and dodge every hit in any heroic. But aspect of the serpent, if you have a group and you're running groups all the time, then yes, aspect of the serpent is better with crushing roots, or aspect of the serpent with aspect of the pack, but I don't really care about combat advantage bullshit. Well, the thing about crushing roots, the thing about crushing roots though is it dazes. That's the benefit. So I look at it this way. I'm dealing so much of said damage and permanently rotating abilities, and crushing roots is on there 24/7, nothing's attacking me. And plus, if something does attack me, like I said with the aspect of the lone wolf, I have deflection chance enough to block it. So I'm literally a one-man team. So I'm not sure if you have played. Do you know what trove is? Have you played trove at all? I don't know. It's totally pointless. But there's classes. There's two classes in that game that have stun/lock abilities. There's a shadow hunter on there, which is pretty much a ranged character, and we have these little bomb traps that you would throw out. It would daze and it would stun the enemy. They would just freeze for like 3 seconds, so they freeze. But there's another character that a lot of people like more, and it throws an ability and it locks the character in place. It locks the character in place, but they can still attack you if you're next to them. That's what I like about crushing roots, is it doesn't just lock them where they're standing, like grasping roots and weak grasping roots. That just locks them in place. If you're standing next to them, they can still hit you, and if they're heavy hitting enemies, they're gonna mess you up. But crushing roots dazes them, so if they're continuously dazed, they can't hit you. So that's why I use crushing roots. So crushing roots would be on circle is where I put it, long strider, square, and either or. If you want more stamina, constricting arrow, triangle. If you want more damage, hindering shot, triangle. But the long strider is good for like singling out heavier enemies and just using the melee version over and over on them. But one thing you got to get used to though in Pathfinder is when you have your main hand and offhand spec for Hunter's Teamwork and Crushing Roots, you want to mark everything. So you want to R2, square, triangle, circle, and when you switch over to your melee, you want to R2 that as well, or L2, whatever you have your deal on. But that you'll see that damage. You'll see the damage increase. You gotta mark like everything before you rotate. Not everything. So like mark user. Huh? Oh yeah. You mark range. Use all your range powers when you switch, and mark anything with your melee. But if there's like a specific enemy in that group that's tankier, then you mark that specific enemy. But if it's just Joe Blow whatever that you're melting through, then you just mark whatever. The only reason you mark it anyway is one, to get used to it for bigger bosses, and two, just to do that much more damage. What do you have on now? Let's see. Inspect. Cordon arrows. And so my logicking behind putting long strider on square and hindering or constricting on triangle and long strider and cordon arrows on circle is I look at this is just a personal thing, by the way. It doesn't matter what button you put it on. The way I look at abilities in this game for any rotation is I look at square, triangle, and circle. I hit square, triangle, and circle first, no matter what, just because everybody starts from, it's like reading left to right, and I put the fastest using ability to the left and the longest usable ability, like the longest time to cast that ability on circle. So it's hindering shot does more damage, and the constricting arrow just regains your stamina. So if you're soloing like heroic events where you tend to die and you need to like strafe back and forth, constricting is what I would prefer using over hindering, because it still does damage, you just gain more stamina. See, I could make videos on all these classes, but I really don't want to, because I would have to edit, and I don't want to edit. This is like a purely edit free channel. I mean, so the giants in that place are still broken. I'm totally not buffing, by the way. I'll stop. No, yeah, you're good. That's so. That I didn't know. I thought they were patched because you used to do the same thing off of the giants in the stronghold. They were so broke. You could take a character from 1 to 70 in 3 hours. Yeah, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's why you got banned. Oh. Ha! Don't do it. No, yeah, I know. That's so not worth it. Well, you only spend like what, $100 though? IRL. We learned our lesson now, didn't we? You just get lucky opening all that and get those? Yeah. I never bothered to figure out the rotation on opening them. I figured it was like time gated or certain times do open them. That's what I thought, but I didn't really care to learn what time it was, and that's I don't really care. Cuz the RNG is so bad, it's almost impossible. I go slow. One every 2 minutes. Actually, do I have... One a day. Go to Icewind Dale, Kirkon. I want you to test a rotation in Kirkon on a heroic event. Icewind Dale, Kirkon. So click on Icewind Dale and then Kirkon. I mean, you probably already know that, but well, there's dummies, but we're gonna go. We're gonna go to a heroic, and I want you to pull everything in that heroic and see how well you fare against it. Your lifesteal severity and your lifesteal is not impressing me, so I don't think you're gonna last, honestly. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Like I said, that dazing rotation, if you get that rotation in, it's pretty good. Oh, I need to accept a contract to be able to go there. Choose the Arc Lady. Whatever the hell her name is. The Arcane Brotherhood or whatever. No, yeah, that's the shitty thing though with With that website that you bought your stuff off of. Cryptark can't do anything to that website. They can't touch them. That website's been around for like the last 9 years to my knowledge. In any MMO you play. Oh, they're all the same. They're all the same. It's there's one company running all those MMO, VIP, legit gold, 80, it's coin. I think it's so stupid that Cryptark bans you. It's fucking stupid. I mean, I don't buy from the site, but I think it is stupid. I buy from Cryptark just because I'm not waiting for that. I can't hear you. You're breaking up. You're lagging really bad. Well, they ban people on consoles too, or on Xbox, or they did anyway. Yeah, on PC, no, it's so stupid. I can't hear you again. Still, you're still lagging out. Your mic's still break. Do what? No, yeah, it's on, but you were just you kept breaking up. Icewind Pass. Arcane Brotherhood. I love this map. If you want to test out PvP abilities without waiting for like fucktard PvP queue time or whatever. No, I know, but I mean, if you want to just do like a bunch of PvP or even get 5-man groups together, it's fun to do it out here. You can PvP out here. I said good stuff. I rocked a Shadow Demon. I didn't even attack people. I just let my Shadow Demon. Boop. That's so fun. You just shoot them once with R2, and they're like, okay, you ready? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready. Right as they're typing it out, Shadow Companion just disappears in front of him. Boop! 110k. I'm like, ha! It was hilarious. It's fucking stupid. You put rank 12s on a legendary Shadow Companion, dude. He stealths and pops over at someone. Boop! Just gone. I mean, even if they have a bunch of like a decent resistance and all that, they're not expecting you out here anyway. When you just hit them once with like an R2 or L2, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to tickle them, and they're not ready with their abilities. They may have resistance, but that Shadow Companion's still probably going to bring them down to half health. And then all you got to do is just it's awesome, dude. It's so broken. Icewind Pass. And we may have to switch instances. It's the, I'm coming. Hopefully it brings me back. To the right place, that is. You know, there is training dummies here, though. It's on the opposite dock from where you spawn. Welcome to NeverWinter. Not feeling. Yeah, we don't have to do it. So there's what's the hardest heroic event for you then? What's the hardest heroic event for you? Is that like Guild Stronghold ones, or is it Wall of Dragons? I mean, there's one where I want to go anyways. Icewind Pass. There's one with like 20 plus bears that spawn, and they will fuck you up. So I think it's a It's an Icewind Pass. That's where I wanted you to go. It's I think it's a 10. It's either a 10-man or a 15-man heroic event. But it's, if you can solo that, you're good. I mean, I know there's like a 10-man one in River District, that boat one, but that one's kind of a joke. It's, I mean, I know I'm low level and I die, and I'll die if I try and fight him, but I mean, I've seen like several players go up to it and they do a ton of decent damage to it, and they're only like 12k. I'm like, if those 12k people can do that much damage to it. Oh yeah, you can. That's, well, it's probably because they're not setting up their character for just solo build. They're just setting it up to do damage and just do damage. They're not paying attention to whether they're in a group or not. The way I set up my trapper is to do damage, and also if I get bored and I do anything on my own, I can do it on my own. That's why I run Aspect of Lone Wolf, for the deflection chance itself. I tell you what too, if you get tell you what too, if you get a 13k lifesteal, and boy, you're golden. Ah, fuck defense. Defense overrated. It's a bunch of bullshit. That's like one of the most useless stats in this game, in my opinion. That's just my opinion on that stat, though. Well, in archery build, I actually use Aspect of the Serpent, so I can switch over and I can still root you, depending on what abilities I got. Binding roots, Longstrider roots. No, it's not effective. You're right. I probably will die. No, I don't mess around too much with PvP purely because I will not get endgame on PS4. The only time I personally will enjoy PvP is when I'm in endgame, and that's not gonna happen on here. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Oh, it is for. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they panic and throw off their rotation, they're done. That's what's cool about the archery Paragon, it's... Leave the game. Oh, you don't. I leave the game. Come again? How many? Jesus. That's fucking cancerous, bro. That's fucking stupid. That's so many. The gains? Bro, the gains. Do you even lift, bro? Apparently not. I never really went back to that place and fought those giants on other platforms because I thought they were patched. And they might be... I think they actually are patched on Xbox. That's probably the reason I didn't even think about it. Oh yeah. You mean just astral diamonds? They don't give you rough AD. They just give you straight astral diamonds. You don't need it. Will they give you rough now? Oh, that's... No. I've always opened them up on Xbox and they always gave me... They're fine, but yeah. No, yeah. Gotcha. I probably wouldn't play this game. What do you do? What do you do? It's pretty dope. GG. Oh, I believe you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sounds about right. You know double AD is not a thing anymore, right? I'm almost positive they're not bringing it back to the game. If they do, I'm wrong, but I'm almost positive they're not. No, I'm almost positive they're not because of the the astral diamond boost that you get every time you invoke. That equals out to your double AD. No, you don't. That's what I mean. I think they changed it. Well, the astral diamond boost, it's like a percentage. So like, they made it so where you do earn just a hair more AD from when you do like daily dungeons and stuff, and you get your astral diamond bonus if you invoke and you log in daily. And you can stack it, but it doesn't matter. It's just still the same thing as stacking it or using it one day after another. But in the long run, for playing for like 2 months straight, once a day, it still equals out to the same as what once every 2 months doing a double AD event would be. They just want you to play to earn your astral diamonds. I'm pretty sure they took double AD away. If they add it, it'll probably be because of an event, but other than that, I don't think they're going to add it in their events anymore because of that bonus that they added to the game, because they want you to just continuously play now, and they don't care about people like us who work and would farm the hell out of those 3 to 2 days it's active. Exactly. No, I know. That's exactly why I started saving these up. Huh? What do you mean my experience game bonus? Like how many experience rewards I've claimed? Oh, the percentage. Oh, it's just whatever default is. I don't care about farming that right now. Oh yeah, I don't care about farming for him right now. Oh, that doesn't bother me. I don't think I'm at 0. Let me take a look. No, I know it's like 6 minutes. Yeah. Oh yeah, that shit's awesome, dude. Oh yeah, I definitely don't level up once every 12 gambits. It's more than that. It's way more than that. I'm only at 28%. That 280 is like having 100,000 power. You have 100,000 power, you're gonna do so much damage. Whereas if you have 20,000 or 27,000, it's a lot. But I mean, you do so minimal compared to that 100,000. My 28% is like having that 27,000 power compared to that 100,000. It's so minimal. I'm not really too worried about it right now, though. No, yeah. I think I've been standing there for 20 minutes doing that. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Oh, I know. I probably have probably 40 days worth of IRL time just jumping and walking around back and forth in Protector's Enclave. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I get sidetracked and I'm just like, what am I doing? No, yeah, that's fine. That's just... Are you using aim shot in... Are you using your... aim shot? No, sorry. Are you using aim shot in Trapper? Ugh, gross. Well, yeah, you got boons and stats. Well, yeah, but all your... I was gonna say, all the encounter powers, though, DOT, like, cancer. I don't even worry about the canceling, though, because it's infinite. You're doing so much damage, it's irrelevant. And that's just like how I run it. I recommend not you because you're not a new player, but I mean like new players. Like I'll try and help them out with abilities, but like I tell most people is you level from 1 to 70, I'll help you afterwards. And after you get to that point, I'll give you some powers to use, but don't just stay with those because that's what I told you to do. Experiment and play with your fucking character and learn how to play it, because there's so many people that just go to like MMO mines or MMO tanks or whatever and just look up builds, and it's so stupid. I'm like, you don't even know how to play your fucking character. When you can walk around and name the rotation of every character, that you see somebody walking by and they just go, oh, pop, pop, and you can name what rotation they're using, then I'll let you... then I'll tell you what abilities you can use, and then you can never change from that ever again if you want to like be that type of person. But until you get to that point and you can walk around and know clerics or using divine glow, break spirit, and chain, or whatever they're using, if you can't tell what they're using just from the sound effects or the VR effects, then don't assume you know how to play your character. See, and that's what I tell everyone too. There's so many people that ask me the dumbass question where like, "Oh, what character do you think I should play?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. I mean, like I'll tell that person like I've known you for like 2 years or whatever, and I know like we've played MMOs and you like melee characters and you like tanking. I couldn't tell you jack shit about this game because I've played every character and it this was my first character, and that's not the only reason it's my favorite character. It's just my favorite character because I have like a weird sworn thing where it's, if there's any MMO with a bow, I'm that character. I don't care how shady they are or how good they are, but that's the character I will play. But I'm willing to play all the other characters. There's so many people that don't play characters. I'm like, oh, what's a favorite character? Or not favorite character, but what's a good character for me if I like range? I'm like, dude, I have no idea. Go play whatever character you want, because they're so universal. This class does single target, AoE, it does healing, it does buffing, it can do whatever you want it to. You can take a tank, and you can have a tank that tanks, you can have a tank that reflects, you can have a tank that tanks and destroys, which is the Swordmaster. You can have a paladin that will never die, or will never let the group die. I don't like the paladin. The paladin can just be removed from the game because it's the newest character of the game, and they can just go, I want to slit the character's throat and just drop it in a river somewhere. I don't care. No, the killing part is easy. I don't care about that. I'm talking about the fact that that character came out and it just destroyed the players, the classic players from the classic players, like from day one with me. All my friends, like 90% of my friend base from day one of this game, quit the game purely because of that class. Yeah. No, they no, yeah, that's fine. But they went to other MMOs. They quit the game because the only way to get through a dungeon, like the first month of that character being out, is you had to have you had like 98% of the time you had to have a paladin to be able to get through it. Yeah, little archer dudes would kill you. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. Like, there's an end game Hunter Ranger that's on my friends list on Xbox, and his name is McLeod. That dude is like the living being of DPS and power. Like, his DOTs, non-buffed by any other player, is like 150k. Buffing them for a trapper hunter, his DOTs are like 150k, because he uses everything up to date. Hi, Lamb Chop George. Why are you shoving the dog in my face? Hi, baby. Hi. What? I'm not going.
Yes, you are.
I'm not going.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Go swimming.
I'm not gonna go swimming.
All day tomorrow.
I have all day tomorrow? No, I don't. I have to unload the truck.
That's it. You have the whole day off. It's Monday, Labor Day.
Doing 1 2-hour event in one day ruins the whole day. That makes the day disappear.
What are you talking about?
Just because I have 6 hours before and 6 hours after doesn't mean I have a whole day. That 2 hours?
You pick what are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm playing a game. I'm not going to go swimming. I don't want to go swimming. Thumbs down, I don't want to go. I can't just voluntarily say I'm going. I don't want to go. Gee. Take my money and try and tell me I'm going places forcefully. No, I don't think so. I'm not going. I'm trying to play a game. Get the fuck out of here. Doing what I want to do.
Come on, let's go.
I'm not gonna go, George. I don't care if I'm a loser. I don't want to go. I was told about the plan like yesterday or the day before.
So did I.
No, you weren't, liar. Yeah. This is Sunday.
Pretty much. Yeah, give me business 3-day, 4-day notice. Business hours.
I told you.
And now they're probably all gonna have attitudes for the rest of the day because I'm forcefully saying no. No. No.
I need more water than that.
Maybe if the lake was like 20 minutes away I would go, but it's not.
Oh, just let's go.
How long are we gonna be there?
We're gonna be back in a couple hours.
It's okay.
Couple hours meaning 2 hour and a half, 2.5,
Driving
3.
there is about 40 minutes.
I know driving there's 40 minutes.
There for a
That's
couple
like
hours.
one of the main reasons why I don't want to go.
Driving back 40 minutes.
That's like 2 hour round trip.
3.5 hours altogether, including the driving.
Be like 2 o'clock before I get back. Do what?